Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Leah. I'm a licensed massage therapist and master level Reiki practitioner out of Baltimore, Maryland. In this video, I will be talking all about the sacral chakra, where it's located, which organs it governs, and ways that it can become blocked. I'm going to break down this video into two separate videos because I feel like there's a lot to talk about in regards to this sacral chakra. This first video will be all about the overview. I will be going into a little bit more in depth about Tantra and the sacred energy exchange between partners during sexual intercourse, and some other topics that are associated with the blocking of the sacral chakra. The Sanskrit word for the sacral chakra is called Svadhisthana, which literally stands for sweetness, loveliness, or one's home base. This chakra is orange. It has 6 petals ruled by the planet Venus. The chakra is located right above the root chakra toward the base of the spine. It governs the reproductive system as well as the bladder, the kidneys. It's associated with water. Anything that's flowing will help to balance out the sacral chakra. It has a very feminine essence, and water is also very feminine, so just being around water is a great way to help balance this region. It's all about creativity, connection, and cultivating life force. Has a lot to do with sensuality, sexuality, and developing relationships with others, as well as developing relationship with yourself. When this energy is flowing freely and it is flowing sufficiently, one can harness this energy to create in their life experience. Projects or artwork or anything that involves just creating and being inspired, being passionate about a project, or utilizing your efforts toward building something from your imagination. There is a grocery list of signs that can tell someone whether or not their sacral chakra's energy is not flowing optimally. If someone is having a difficult time urinating, or if they're having really bad menstrual cramps, if they have prostate issues, on a physical level, these things have an association with a blocked sacral chakra. If one is feeling jealous, they're feeling guilty, or they're feeling shame, these emotions are taking over and they're not allowing them to harness the creative forces in this region. The person is seemingly unfulfilled or not satisfied with life. This could be an indication of a blocked sacral chakra. If they're feeling like they can't connect with other people very well, they're not able to establish strong, fulfilling relationships, or if they're having difficult times becoming sexually engaged, in regard to impotence, they're having a difficult time feeling like their sex drive is motivating them to have a deeper connection with someone. When it comes to sex, a lot more is happening than most people are conscious of. We're actually exchanging atoms with people that we're coming into contact with in this manner. And we can often absorb other people's insecurities, unhealed wounds, emotional behaviors. And the thing is, I don't know if any of you have realized, but have you ever had sex with someone and then felt very depleted afterward? You felt like something was missing from you, and actually some people can literally like suck the creative juices from you and not push anything back to you in return. So you will give off your sexual power and your creative power, and someone can suck you dry of this. And there is a lot of power in the sacral chakra. There's this creative energy that can be used to cultivate the life experience that you want. And when you have sex with people, you're actually letting that energy go. So if you're having sex with the wrong person who doesn't have good intentions, that is not in alignment with you, you're actually just depleting your energy, throwing it away, and it could be used to harness new manifestations in your life experience. There are a lot of famous people from history that stopped practicing sex in order to cultivate the energy from this region and use it toward their projects and use it toward their success. So if you're choosing partners that are not good for you, or they don't wish to create something with you, you're just releasing this really powerful energy and not utilizing it to a higher purpose or a higher intention that could help you manifest what you want in your life. When it comes to sex, most people are exchanging energy between these three chakras here. If someone is spending a lot of time watching porn, which tends to fuel desire, false idea of how relationships should look, it kind of reprograms people's minds to believe that things are supposed to be a certain way. And then it also encourages just circulation between these chakras of one person and the other, their partner. There are practices within Tantra that talks about shifting energies from the lower triangle with your partner and then moving them up to the higher triangle to bring them into more of a conscious level. The energy can be used to deeper connection with your partner and with the universe as well, where you're basically becoming one with your partner and the universe at the same time. And it's tricky for us to reach this potential because there are a lot of things such as pornography and false visions of how people need to look and how we need to act, rather than just unconditional love. And when you tap into the heart center while also engaging into a relationship, into a intimacy with somebody else, then you can actually move energy up higher to the higher chakras and have more cosmic orgasms and more, you'll be more tapped into the universe itself and the connection with all that is. There are a lot of things keeping us from reaching this potential. Superficial desires that don't connect us on a more deep level. Intimate you become with self, the more intimate you can become with your partner. Intimacy with self is skewed because we are not really asking ourselves who we are and what we are and why and what we desire from this life or what fulfills us. We're not asking ourselves what it is that we're seeking from this experience. So if we're having a hard time figuring out who we are, how do we connect deeper with a partner? How do we show our vulnerability to help move the energy up to the higher channels and have a deeper connection with our partner, a deeper connection with this life experience? Sex is not just a sexual act. It actually can be very meditative and an experience that can bring you closer to the cosmos and bring you closer to your partner and to yourself. It's a place of deep vulnerability and intimacy where you can really just shed back the layers and display who you really are. But we won't be able to reach that with our partners if we're only operating from the lower triangle, the lower chakras. And in order to do that, we need to clear out some of the traumas and the emotional wounds and the self-image setbacks that we have, the negative feelings of self, and to become more intimate with self in order to become intimate with our partner. You use the power in the sacral chakra and use that force to create more of what fulfills you in your life when you're not letting it deplete in all different areas and you're very centered and you're utilizing that energy, harnessing it toward what you see for yourself, the deeper fulfillments in your heart. Actually create a life of your dreams. And if you have a partner that's in alignment with you and you guys are mixing your sexual energies, you can actually manifest even faster. It's really important to find a partner that's compatible with you and that's not draining your sexual energy, not draining your creative energy. Unfortunately, loneliness encourages us to go out and seek partnership from people that are not in alignment with our current resonance, with our current frequency of energy. And if you spend a lot of time healing yourself with meditative practices and yoga and diving deep into introspection and clearing your own wounds, your own emotional wounds and blockages, and then you end up settling for partners that are not putting the same time in, then you end up really having to lower your vibration to be an energetic match to them. So it's actually better to withhold and to work on magnetizing a partner that is of resonance to where your current level of consciousness is. That way you can continue to grow. Otherwise, you're going to be holding yourself back, and you won't be meeting your full potential, which is going to inhibit you from reaching your life's purpose. Intimacy, intimacy, the ability to deeply connect with yourself or with others. And the truth is that we're only barely making a dent in the ability to actually look at our depths and look into other people's depths and really connect to this life experience. There's so much happening that we haven't tapped into. And the basis of Tantra is all about becoming one with the experience of life, seeing all aspects of life as a rhythmic dance. And there's really, when bad things happen or when good things happen, like it all just is. It's all just this experience, and there really is no separation. If you are a believer in God, however you might see God, there is no separation between you and God. There is not a separate entity called God. You are God. It is God. The trees are God, and your animals are God, and your partner is God. And once you see the God in yourself, you begin to see the God in your life experience. And we have all these religions that separate God into categories with different names, but it's all talking about the same thing, and that's Tantra. Tantra is the understanding that God is everything. And then when you can tap into these tantric practices, you can actually have these connections with your partner that demonstrates your essence of being God and your ability to manifest in your life and your ability to create in this life. Having a partner that's in alignment with you, you can co-create the life of your greatest fulfillment and really tap into your truest essence and your truest sense of self. Partner that's a true energetic match to you, you actually become mirrors to each other, and you can help remove blockages for each other and help see where the barriers still lie that disconnect us from being tapped into the ultimate life experience, the ultimate sense of Tantra, which is connecting to all that is. And the flow of energy just comes through us, and it comes through our partner, and then we share it. That's what Tantra can be. That's an aspect of Tantra where it's just this passionate love connection, where it's all from the heart chakra, from the sacral, and the energy's moving up to the higher chakras, diving deep into this beautiful experience with your partner. You are connecting so deeply, and after you experience that, you understand that that's what life is. Becoming intimate, so intimate with self, so intimate with other people, that everything is all connected, and you finally see it. You become a part of it, and there's no separation, and you see the rhythmic dance of the universe, and all you have to do is dance with it. Thank you for joining me on this topic. I really enjoyed talking about this. It is a major factor in all of our lives, the ability to create strong foundations, being relationships that make us feel fulfilled and deeply connected. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon.